Hi friends, it's Megan here. So I am at my house bored and I thought it would be fun. I went to the Dollar Tree a while back and I got a few things because I needed a few essential items from in the Dollar Tree. I happen to have them. I need some good snackies for quarantine and stuff like that. And I went to the makeup aisle and I thought, you know what? It would be so fun to buy some $1 makeup and do a makeup tutorial with a full face. And it's going to be even more fun because, you know, I wear makeup once in a while. I do my face, but I have no idea how to do like the cool, like professional look, like makeup tutorial people on YouTube. So we're going to do that today. So let's get started. I picked up an array of products to look like a full face. So let's see what I got. This is LA Colors Smoothing Face Primer. It is color correcting in green and it's supposed to neutralize redness. I have a lot of redness in my face. As you can see, like my cheeks are kind of have those red undertones and I have a huge honking blemish, whatever you want to call it there. So I'm hoping maybe this will get rid of it. So because I don't really know, I don't do primers too often, but I have a couple. I don't really wear them that much. So I don't really know. Usually when I put them on, I just do it on my fingers and rub it on. So that's what I'm going to do today. So here we go. It smells really good. Again, like I know there are people that'll knock this and be like, oh, it's $1. But you know, they actually, I'm not one to look down on the dollar store. Anybody who knows me knows I go there pretty regularly to buy stuff. I don't buy makeup as much as I used to, but when I was in college and high school and I was, you know, not working full time to the best of my abilities, the Dollar Tree was there for me. I never really bought the face makeup though. Face makeup was the one thing I would shell out on because I had really bad skin when I was in high school and in college. So, you know, I tried to take care of my face more, but you know, lipsticks, they have good lipsticks, good eyeshadow, mascaras. What more could you want? Let's see. So I'm kind of doing this. I have a mirror here too, so I could be looking at it, not staring in your soul, but let's take a look here. Okay. It did neutralize some of the redness. It did kind of cover this a little bit, but I mean, you know, not amazingly, but you know, I'm not complaining. So let's move into foundation. For foundation, I picked up this Sassy and Chic is the brand moisturizing foundation in shade light 1. Usually with my skin tone, I pretty much just have to go with the lightest option available because I am pasty as heck. So I got Sassy and Chic. Put this on. For applicators, I do have beauty blenders that I normally use, but I decided to buy some of these makeup sponges, cosmetic wedges, which remind me of high school theater, which is where I first kind of learned to put makeup on. And by put makeup on, I mean kind of just glom it on so it looked like stage makeup. So that's basically what this is gonna be. So here's the foundation. Doesn't smell as good as the primer, but you know. So squirt. Oh, a lot of it comes out at once. So if you buy this, be careful. All right, we got a little of that on. I don't really wear foundation or stuff on my face. That's like the makeup I release. I usually do my eyes, or of course I do my lips. Everybody knows I love lipsticks. Those are usually my go-to for any kind of makeup. But sometimes it's fun to do a full face for people. I mean, you guys don't feel obligated to watch this. I love attention. That's obviously why I'm doing it. But you know, it's something to watch while you're bored. Even though there's lots of good shows you can watch. I've been recently getting into more of the Real Housewives, which I already have watched a lot of them, but I'm watching Atlanta for the first time and it is so good. Ooh. This is providing coverage, but it's kind of making my skin look more powdery than I would like, but that could also just be the quality of the makeup or just the quality of the sponge. You know, doesn't matter. I've always used liquid. I've tried powders a couple of times in the past for foundation and it just leaves my skin looking like that, like powdery, so this is fine. Okay. So it actually gave me a pretty good amount of coverage. I'm not mad at it. My skin just looks kind of powdery right now, but you know, I'm not complaining too much. It was $1, so you know, gotta go with what we got. All right, so toss that sponge. The next thing I have for face, I didn't buy any concealer because I'm dumb. I do have a setting powder here, and that's the one thing I don't use for makeup too much is setting powders. Like that's kind of the trend right now is you take a brush. I do have brushes in the sink here, so we're just gonna grab this, and I got this LA Colors in the shade light. You know, it's supposed to just set your face, whatever that means. I guess that means just making it look snatched. So I'm gonna do a little here. Oh, it's very powdery. And it kind of flies off. I am probably doing this completely wrong because I don't do this ever, but you know, it's fun. So I'm gonna put a little here. This is what Kylie Jenner and all the big, like Jeffree Star, I've seen them do this in their videos. They do like, it's called baking, because you're baking the heck out of your face, I guess, by putting a ton of makeup on. And like I said, I'm not gonna knock makeup at all. I love playing with makeup, and I love that there's a beauty community out there. I will say a few of the beauty people out there are pretty problematic, so I wouldn't normally want to follow them, but you know, people like what they like, so just make sure you follow good people, I guess, because there are good people who do good makeup that don't have like millions of dollars for that platform. So all right, we're gonna just put a lot of that on there, let it bake a little. Yes. Okay, let's move on to brows and eyes. I do have a couple other face things I'll use, but for now we're gonna let the face bake a little first. So for eyeshadow, I bought an LA Colors palette with 6 colors. I love these. I buy these pretty often from the dollar store, even though I have like a lot of eyeshadows. Like, they're fun to play with. The shade is actually called Playful, so I wanted this just because it has a lot of peachy and bronzy kind of colors, which is what I like to wear because I have nice brown eyes. Nice eyes. So, you know, like to make them pop. So it did come with a beauty, one of these doodads here, but I don't really like to use those, so I'm gonna just use my own brushes. Let me go down. And again, I'm probably using the wrong brushes, so I apologize if this looks horrible. So I probably shouldn't be doing this either with your brushes because they're pretty dirty, but I'm the only one using them, so I mean, whatever happens, happens. So I'm gonna take this peachy color up top, and we're gonna put that up in the crease here. The nice thing about these is you get a lot of pigmentation for $1. Like, these are actually really nice, good stuff. Peachy color, gonna put it up here more, and I could be using my mirror, but I want you guys to see me do my makeup because I make really funny faces. Okay, let's see how that looks. Pretty nifty. All right, so next color I'm gonna take another different brush, a smaller one if you will. I'm gonna take this dark brown color right here, and we're gonna put that in the outer corner and kind of blend it right here. I don't do this kind of stuff with eyeshadow. I typically take like one color and just like swipe it on or mix a couple together. This is kind of the cut crease. It's probably not, but that's the word I've heard, so cut crease. I've heard that word tossed around in the beauty community a little bit in recent years. And, you know, it kind of makes people look like Bratz dolls, and I think, you know, more power to you. I love Bratz. I used to play with them all the time and lose their shoes so they wouldn't have feet, so, you know, R.I.P. Bratz feet. Let's go ahead and do a little more there. You know, like I said, you get a lot of pigmentation out of these, and a lot of people will knock these, but you know what? This is all some people can afford, and we shouldn't be knocking them for wanting to have good makeup like the rest of us who can afford better stuff. You know, we shouldn't discriminate against people who shop at the Dollar Tree for any of their products just because that's all they can afford, and I'm actually grateful there are stores like that, so take with that what you will. Oh, looks pretty good actually. Maybe I know what I'm doing after all. Okay, we're gonna take another brush. Tiny brush here. I'm gonna use the lightest color in the palette. It's another lighter peachy color, and we're gonna put it all over the lid here to make it poppity pop 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 pop. You know. Okay, look at that. Wow. That actually looks pretty good if I say so myself, and I will, because it does. But now comes the hard part of makeup for me. Time for eyeliner and eyebrows. I'm gonna take my eyebrow. I have one of these things here that are supposed to like push them up, so I'm gonna use this quick. Now for eyeliner, I am the worst. That is the one makeup thing I'm terrible at eyeliner. Have no idea how to work it, so it's gonna be kind of fun. I got this LA Colors Auto Eyeliner. It's like a smooth applicator because they do have eyeliner pencils that will hurt the hell out of your face. So I got this little doodad here. Sorry, kind of hard to open, and the shade I got is black, just because basic black. They did have a variety of kinds. They had lots of different colors, and they had liquid eyeliner, which is usually the kind I usually use these. I typically avoid liquid just because it kind of breaks your face. Okay, here we go. All right, sorry, had to throw the packaging away. Okay, so it's just a nice little brush. It's got swipe it up, little pencil. Hello, hello friend. So I'm gonna use the mirror for this one and probably curse because I'm terrible. Ooh, it does not feel good on the eye though. Even if it is a smooth applicator, it still does not feel good. And I'm not getting a ton of pigmentation out of this, unfortunately. But like I said, this is a fun tutorial. It's not meant to be like perfect. So my eyeliner is gonna look terrible and you are all just gonna have to accept it. Ah, beautiful. I don't want to take it off because I don't want to mess up the rest of the eyes because they actually look pretty good. So let's just go ahead and smooth it on, smooth it on. Hey, so let's do the other eye quick so we can get this over as quickly as possible. Eyeliner, honestly, the best people with eyeliner are my cousins, Abby and Anna. They're really good at eyeliner. Abby did my whole makeup for my junior prom and it looked like amazing. She was really good. I give her a shout out to Ab. She's really good at eyeliner. All right, my biggest issue with eyeliner is I can only get it over on the lid and I can't ever get it close to the lash line. Okay, well, that's the best I can do. So you're all just gonna have to accept it. So I guess in the end, the pencil does not have a ton of pigmentation for black and it really kind of hurt my eyeliner a little more, so, but I mean, maybe people who are more skilled than I can do better than me. I just am not good at eyeliner, so there you go. Now for the eyebrows, it actually came with this brow pencil / eyeliner pencil that looks like a literal pencil that could kill you. So I have that, and it came with a little sharpener, which I thought was very generous. I always need these for my lip liners more than anything. So I also bought, they have some really good quality stuff. They have e.l.f. products there a lot, so I love that. This is a wax pencil. It's just supposed to kind of lift and shape your brows, so I'm gonna do that quick. It is very waxy. It does kind of smooth them out, but it also leaves them kind of like, obviously, you know, waxy feeling, but you know, we do what we can. There we go. Okay. Waxy pencil. My brows are already pretty dark, but I do need a couple fill-in spots, so I'm gonna just use this little pencil and see how it goes. This looks like it's gonna stab me. That's why I went with the softer eyeliner, because I'm sensitive to these. Oh, ow. And unfortunately, the only shade I could find is black, so it's gonna really make my brows look darker, way darker than I normally would have them, but you know, we do what we can. There are some people I've watched like do dollar store tutorials on YouTube and they do amazing things with their makeup, and then there's me just like trash. But you know, not meant to be serious, just having some fun while stuck in my house. There we go. Okay. My brows, I usually use like a powder, or I just use like a little brown sweepy through thing. I don't usually shape them much because my eyebrow people that I go get waxes from, they usually tell me my brows have good shape already. I just kind of usually need them cleaned up. So, you know, and I didn't even get my eyebrows done for the first time until I was like in college. So, you know, that's fun. Okay. They are very dark, but you know, very poppin'. Hey. Okay. Mascara is easy. That's like the easiest thing I can do. I did not get fake lashes. I never wear them, so I didn't see a point. I would probably stab myself in the eye with the applicator / just the lash itself. I did wear them for my brother's wedding last year and I looked really cute, but they got in my eye trying to take them out and it was traumatizing, so never again. So I have Wet n Wild Mega Wear Mascara. I wear this sometimes actually because it's another kind of good brand and they sell this like everywhere, so you know, good brand. Gonna put a little of this on. Please enjoy my mascara face, which I believe every person who wears it has. They have like a face they do. You know, you kind of, because you're so focused on getting your eyes done. Gosh, the eyeliner is just atrocious. I apologize. Okay. I like to put it on the bottom lashes too and lift those up a little because I like to look like, because I don't have super long lashes, so it kind of adds a little something. And then I don't have to put fake ones on. Ooh, I did mess up a little. Oh well, who cares? Who cares? Okay, eyes are done. Mwah. Let's get back to our face. So I am gonna take this big brush, I don't even know what it's for, and I'm just gonna finish mixing and blending the setting powder in there. My face is not gonna look as snatched as other people's, but it will still look, it'll look okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, now I have a blush. A blush is another thing I do not like ever wear, but they had cute colors, so I just got this powder blush, LA Colors in shade Pink Blush. It is simple and it's just a nice little pink color. Again, I have such fair skin that I feel like anytime I wear any kind of blush, it just makes my face look like I have a sunburn, because I'm, you know, my face doesn't have a ton of color as it is. So I don't usually try to accent it with too many colors. I like highlighters more than blushes, but I mean, there are some people who wear both. This packaging, oh my gosh, is like impossible to open. I almost want to stab it with that brow pencil because it's so sharp. All right, open up. Ugh, there we go. All right, so cute little blush, very cute. It comes with a little blush brush. Look at this. Oh my goodness. It's just a nice light colored blush. I mean, I went with the lightest color I could find just because, like, I obviously have very light skin, so I kind of just prefer to go with that. So I'm not going to use this, but I will use, I have a little brush I can use for blush right here. So I'm just going to take a little here on the brush. And again, really well pigmented. Like, I'm sure people are thinking that it's all like bad quality at the Dollar Tree, but like, they have anything I've seen so far with like that needs to be pigmented, like eyeshadows, this. I have a highlighter that I'm gonna try that I'm very excited about. Little on the cheeks. I always do this when I do blush. I always just smile and do my cheeks because that's where you're supposed to put it, is like the apples of your cheeks. It is very pink and very light, so it didn't really provide a lot of color, but that's kind of how I want it. So there you go. All right. Highlighter, I'm very excited. I've never bought a highlighter from the Dollar Tree. I've never seen them there. So LA Colors highlight in the shade Glow Time. They had a couple options there, but I went with this pinky one just because I usually go for more pink shades or like fun color. I have a rainbow one somewhere that I really love from Wet n Wild. Highlighter, I don't really wear that much. To work, at least when I do work, I wore it once when I was working with the babies, and one of them came up, and one of my favorite kids I've ever worked with, she was little, she came up, gave me a big hug on my cheek, and I was like, oh, and then I looked and she had wiped all of my highlighter onto her cheek, and she was like, she was popping. I mean, you know, she looked good, but I'm sure her mother was probably like, why is my child glowing? All children glow from within because they're so amazing. All right, let's go ahead and open this up. Packaging's really nice and flat, which I kind of like because I don't really, some makeup, they put it in such big packaging that it doesn't need to be that way. Ooh, I love highlighters. Oh my gosh, look at that. Beautiful. Kind of a champagne-y color. Let's take out, I have a flat brush here that I usually use this kind of brush for highlighting. Again, it's probably the wrong kind of brush to use, but I don't care. It's very powdery, obviously, so you gotta kind of be careful putting it on, but let's just see how it looks on my cheeks. Oh, dang. If I can show it in the light, look at that. Mesmerizing. I'm glad I went with this color instead of something a little bit golder, just because we really want to emphasize. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That is shining. All right, put a little here. I like to put some on my chin, cover up the zit, and also just kind of makes my chin. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. No way. I'm gonna take a little and put it, I like to put a little up there on the brow line too. Probably the wrong way. Well, I got a little on my brows, but that's okay. They're so dark, it'll add a little lightness. So look at that. Wow, that is beautiful. Look at, so shiny. Shiny. All right, so we are almost done. Last thing I have is lips, which are, anybody who knows me, is my favorite. They had lip liners at the dollar store for the first time. LA Colors in the shade Peachy Feels. I love these kind of colors for lipsticks. Very like, you know, peachy, obviously. I love just like basic colors, like, and I love fun ones too. I have some really cute fun ones from NYX and like Kylie Cosmetics. Like, I buy expensive makeup, like, I'm not gonna lie, and I probably shouldn't buy such expensive things, but you know, it's kind of fun to do stuff like this. So if I can get it open, we'll be ready to go with the lip liner. So it's kind of just a cute little pinky color. Their lipsticks are usually good. I haven't used a liner before. Oh, it's very peachy, so let's see. Ow, and again, it's kind of that quality that kind of cuts your lips, and my lips are dry because I broke a big beauty code where you do not do lip things without softening and moisturizing. I completely forgot. So sorry. Okay, this is like hell on my lips, so I don't really want to keep putting it on. It's a cute color, but unfortunately it just kind of, it's not soft, so it kind of feels like I'm stabbing my lips, so we're gonna be done with that. But I did get a lip color here. And I used to buy LA Colors lipsticks all the time when I was in college. They were my favorites. And I still have, well, I don't still have because they, you know, makeup goes bad and I've been out of college for 4 years now. So, you know, this is just a nice little shade I got, and it's called XOXO, Gossip Girl. So let's put a little of this on here over the lip liner. And again, I really love their lipsticks because, like, they're very, you know, you kind of don't even need to moisturize your lips because they're already kind of moisturized. So kind of a cute color. And then the final thing I have for makeup is I did get, my roommate in college, Sarah, bought me one of these ones. Shout out to Sarah Sperber, I love you. It's like a loose eyeshadow thing, and I love these. I still buy them if I see them in new colors. So I got this shade in Honeysuckle. And I just want to put a little bit of that on my eyelids. You gotta be careful though, because the powder comes out like, bah. Bah, there it is. See, it's kind of like a cute little loose powder. It looks nasty, kind of. I'll admit it looks kind of nasty, but you get a lot of, you know, color for your wear. So this is the shade Honeysuckle. I'm just gonna take a little and put it right here on the lid with this tiny brush. Oh, the brush, it hurts. And take a little more. I probably should have done this earlier, but I don't care. Okay, I'm gonna blend it a little more, but it's really pretty. And I might throw the little applicator away and just use one of, I have a tiny brush I can use, so. And that's an eyeliner brush, even I know that. Oop, my brushes fell, my bad. So I got this tiny little brush, dip it in there carefully, because yeah, the powder, it'll go everywhere. This is a cute shade though, I love it. You get a lot of color and pigmentation. Again, their powdery things are so pigmented and so good. I just wish like their other, like their eyeliners and their lip liners were better, because instead of, you know, poking myself in the eye. I'm gonna take a little of this and also just put it, highlight the brows underneath, because that's kind of fun. Highlight the brows underneath, like that. And then I'm going to take just one of my bigger brushes here and quickly just kind of blend it all in together. All right. And there we go. So, as you can see, I have a full face of Dollar Store makeup on. As you can see, you do not need to go super expensive to get a good face of makeup. I did it without really knowing what I was doing, so I hope you've been enlightened at me doing my makeup poorly, and, you know, stay safe, stay inside. I only went to the Dollar Tree because I needed essential things, but under normal circumstances now I'm not just, you know, going there even though I miss it terribly. So anyway, smooches. Thanks for watching this dumb video. I'm gonna go walk around the house and show off my beautiful face to the cats. Ciao, ciao.